YouTube? I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter project every single time and give my honest thoughts on how that project is being ran. And today, I'm very excited to be checking out the second most popular project on all of Kickstarter, the video game Puffpals Island Skies, a wholesome life simulator game where you can collect, farm, customize, and ... So, main image, I get it. You want to show off the art style, cool, whatevs, but tell me, the systems it's for, is this coming to Steam? Is this coming to Switch? Is this coming to PlayStation? Is this coming to Mac? Is this coming to iOS? Is this coming to Android? There's so much information that could be conveyed here that's not. Save me the click, and I'm just going to be more likely to click on it if it's like if that says Switch, I'm just like, ooh, okay. Switch, I'm more interested. Other than that, it looks solid. I'm trying, because, you know, you can't really tell me the player count. I guess you could. Is it cooperative? Can you play with more than one player? Because if it's more than one player, I would mention that at the very minimum. Hope you were feeling better today. I am. Thank you, Sean. So, as always, when I go in the video, I'm thinking three things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? Let's go. Fluff nest. Tranquil. Animal Crossing vibe. Okay. Nothing bad. Animals talking. Plant seeds and harvest your crops. So they're choosing to go very heavily on the can you do it by showing us actual in-game footage, conceivably, which is okay. I'm going to need a little bit more soon. Maybe discover a new companion. Oh, it's a talking carrot. What? Okay, there's more. That's the more I wanted. Go and develop your farm. Oh, that was a nice shot. Ooh, and build the house of your dreams. Okay. It's a big thing for a lot of people. They love doing this. I get that. Sims-esque. Wow. Be your truest self. Customize your player character to be exactly who you want to be. Express yourself in the ways as many outfits as we can dream up, okay? I told you not to come back till you had all the ingredients. Don't worry about Blanche. I do like the fact they're showing the text now. Explore new and unique island biomes. Build your life here in Puffpals Island Skies. Okay. I want to know more. I mean, I am not the biggest farm sim person. I've tried to get into a couple of them. It's just not for me. My family's smashing hard on Animal Crossing. I'm the curmudgeon who's like, I just don't get it. I wish I did. But I feel like if I'm a fan of that style of game, that looks intriguing. It didn't wow me, but it looked fun. Cute, clever, but using a very safe formula. It's familiar, but not seeing anything new and innovative to this trope of game. But yeah, that's pretty much the exact same line of thinking I had there. Like nothing there was like, oh, that's so different and unique from other games in the genre, except for that, oh, you got a carrot that talks to you, which is cool. I'm Lily, and I make cute stuff. All right. Backer voice. So, customer service, one thing I'm a little bit concerned about. No collaborators on the project. Puffpals cute animal plushies. Oh, and now they're a game. Enamel pins. Okay. Stardew Valley Pals Hard enamel pins. So this is a big swing here. So we went from enamel pins to stuffies to $300,000, and now I'm a video game creator. That's awesome. Like that's why I love Kickstarter. That's just a fun story for someone. Like at this point, you got to imagine they're living the dream. $300,000. Stardew Valley. That is what I'm thinking of, not Farmville. Yep. Okay, so we got plushies. Did people get their plushies? That's what we're checking here. 239 comments. So I'm assuming, yeah, they did. All shipped. Thank you. It's hidden. I hate that, but whatevs. Can I please get in contact with anyone about this? Still haven't heard from them since they scammed me, and I asked for my money back. Can I please get a refund? I got scammed. I never got my plush. Genuinely forgot about it, considering it's been so long. So this person probably feels like they're getting scammed because you do poor customer service. Because we'll see. We'll see. I got my fine-tuned cone out a little bit. So 11 comments. Yeah, so that's out. People got it. So I think I got a sheep a few bug modes. I love it. Thank you. It's been a few weeks since you said everyone would have tracking updates, and I haven't received a tracking update from my Puffpal. Just wondering. So yeah, this is what I was talking about. This was exactly what I talked about at the beginning. Not having collaborators means you're more likely to have poor customer service, and there's a good chance that they don't even know they're having poor customer service. They don't even know that they have someone who actively hates them as a company now because of how they were treated in the comments section. Little things like that. Love to see this duo passion project. Yeah, so I agree. So they essentially turned this into this. Cool. So can you do it? That's an interesting one because you've done other stuff with Kickstarter before and you've delivered it, but this is way different. But you showed me the gameplay, so I feel comfortable. Short of Abby, though, it just looks like everyone else got theirs, but sad to see. Yeah, and so that's why I'm not digging it that hard. It looked like it was just one person who was just like, I didn't get my stuff. Take to the skies. The campaign will be funded, and the game is in its essential form will be made. Fishing. Who doesn't love a good fishing minigame? So that's fantastic. Once again, the stretch goals, they're solid, but I'd love to see some images. I'd love to see some pictures, spice it up, make it a little bit nicer. But I will say I love starting with the stretch goals. So I'm not going to knock that at all. Like, start with the stretch goals, love it. Fresh veggies and fruit pals. Explore the island skies with a growing family of cultivating pet production. So first it was vegetables that they could talk. Now it's the fruits. That's unlocked, and hopefully we get... Wait, what are we at? We're at $300,000. Okay, so this is never good. Because it's like, we're just kind of like sitting here like, oh, what's the next stretch goal? What's the next stretch goal? And I think it might be time. You're at $300,000 to consider bringing someone else in to help. Like, essentially on the Kickstarter as well. About the game, Puffpals Island Skies is a game about eliciting the nostalgic memories because you're number 2 on Kickstarter right now. That's huge. That's massive. Of everything out there, there's one 3D printer that made $4.5 million, which I'll be covering next week, and you at number 2. That's spectacular. And you're taking down, no less, a very prolific board game that's out there that has a bunch of other games that they do that's in targets. That's impressive. Puffpals, meet your new neighbors. There's the thing. I just want the price. Just show me the price and the systems. Yeah, I still don't know the systems. Now I'm kind of annoyed. Yeah, we're regurgitating everything. This looks like jalop almost. Come on. I'm not clicking on that. I want to make some money off this video. I'm not clicking on that, but that's nice. You can get music. Cool. Tranquil music. And I noticed you really focused on that. That was at the beginning of the video. The tranquil music set the tone. I liked it. Kickstarter exclusive Sunmoth. So you could also get plushies in here as well. So, Glowing Gus, $45. So, I would like to know the size of this, because I am assuming Glowing Gus is bigger than the Sunmoth and the Moonmoth, but without you telling me the dimensions, I don't like this at all. How small are these? I'm sure, are those like the actual size? Like, I guess, because you couldn't do that on the internet. That's not how things work. So, I'd like to know the size of those, but those look awesome. Reward tiers, $15 early bird. Our most dedicated supporters get a special discount on the $20 game tier. All right, can I still get that? So, $1, thank you. So $20. So get rid of this. Get rid of this. Bye-bye. I can't have it. Just give me the $20. So $20 for a game. For any and all platforms, once it's available for early access. Well, I still don't know what those platforms are because you still haven't told me. And that's so annoying. It's like little things like that. Whereas if you just put it on the main image, I already know. I know before I've even clicked on here. Receive the game when it's out. So, okay. It doesn't even say here what system I'm getting it for. So I'm going to scroll up just a smidge bit, because I'm going to hammer on this really hard if this is in fact the case, that I still have no idea what system I'm getting this for. Because that is just good. About the game. Yeah, I don't think they've told us the system at all. So we're talking about the price, and I still don't even know the system. Aside from assumedly, is it Steam? Is it PC? All right, hopefully we get some information the further we go down. Alpha access. All the rewards from the game tier plus extra early alpha access to the game and our exclusive alpha Discord. This tier and above will get the earliest possible K. All previous rewards, so it's a special Discord title and a digital copy of the OST. Not sure what OST is. I'm a noob. So this plays level I'm completely out of. 65. All previous rewards times 2. Additional Kickstarter exclusive outfit, suggestion board access, monthly exclusive dev streams. K. OST equals soundtrack. Thank you, Sean. Same rewards at 60. But once again, and this is why I would recommend making your pledge levels look nice and functional. You have nice, but not functional. Like, there's a, what's this, $45? Yeah, so there's a, oh, I guess it is an animal with music. I guess if I'm really looking into the image and I see the musical notes, I say, oh, that's what, but it was just, like, show me the CD, like a digital CD or something like that. I just feel like going to, like, tabletop games and looking at the tabletop games pledge levels and what the industry standard is, I feel like that's the best industry standard for, I think that should just be the Kickstarter industry standard. It's so good. Same rewards as $65, name and credits, the Kickstarter exclusives. Same rewards as $100, but Kickstarter exclusive in-game pet. Behind the scenes art and story access. Presumably this is the in-game pet. I don't know. I don't know. Kickstarter exclusive in-game house exterior. And then bling up your farm with a house only our original players will sport. Is this the house? I can't tell. It looks like it looks like he's in a sleeping bag or something maybe. I can't even tell. It's not helpful at all to helping me figure out if I want to give you $250, though. Same reward as the $250. I do like the same reward as. I feel like that's one of the best ways to format things. But just, this could be so much more clean and clear. Hang a portrait in game. You'll work with us to get an appropriate image of your choice immortalized in the world of Puffpals. Now that's a really cool one. And this, okay, now this one actually is kind of functional. Like, this is a great image. Because it actually tells me kind of what's it going to be. Become immortal with a custom in-game constellation. Work with us to put your own constellation in the game. Okay. Days with the Debs. We'll work to schedule times for you to join and select internal Fluff Nest meetings and discussions. I'm very intrigued to see how many people are taking these big pledge levels here. Holy hell, $5,000. But what is it? What is it? Design an in-game pal. Work with us to design a Puff Pal NPC that will make select appearances in the game. So you directly are having your input put into this game, if you're that gung-ho about the game. Okay, cool. So let's check it out. 1,838 people just said, give me the game. And that's one thing I'd highly recommend. $20 on the marquee, on the main image. Why not? $20. And at the very beginning, it should have said like $15 early bird. You know, granted, it's already raised $300,000. So it's doing fantastic on its own. But I'm just, crossover appeal. Just, there's these little things that I noticed, like, yeah, starting at $20 would be great. Systems. Essential. How to back? I know. Most people aren't new here. Let's see. No! Okay, this changes everything. And this makes me hammer home my point even more. I think you have a great opportunity to get some big, massive crossover appeal because you're at the top of the popularity chart. But right now, it is 2-to-1 returning backers to new backers. That is typically more like 10-to-1, 11-to-1. So you did an amazing job of bringing your people into this project. And this is so fascinating to me, because who are your people? I don't know enough about this, because I assumed your people would already be here because they were buying your plushies. I assumed that's how this got so big, was because the people that were buying the plushies were now buying the video games. But in fact, it's some other source. 1,699 people. That is huge numbers. Just to put that into perspective, that is massive. That is 1,699 people who they got to sign up for Kickstarter. That's huge. Wow. Okay, so this has more than meets the eye. So this section, okay, totally fine with it. When you got, wow, 1 out of every 3 people, new Kickstarters. Congratulations to Kickstarter. Alpha launch, early access, final release. Okay. Who we are. FluffNet started as a small artist business run by Lily, who loves plushies. After a successful Kickstarter campaign to help fund her Puffpal designs, Lily brought on David to help run Fluff Nest as a plush toy company, and that's where our journey begins. After our success, we decided we wanted to bring the world of Puffpals to others by making a game. Lily and David brought on Jen to help make the game a reality, and from there, our team grew. Great. This is a great. How about you get 2 people in here to help with the Kickstarter as well? I think that would be a fantastic use of manpower, because you have $300,000 here, and this has the potential to keep going. I mean, you're number 2. You're going to get a lot of eyeballs on your project right now. Because I guess they do have stretch goals. I'm trying to think of why I come back. So they have stretch goals. I think this is what could really, really use some social stretch goals as well. I think that's a missed opportunity, especially if you have 1,699 people. Because I want to put this into perspective. Social stretch goals, I think, are fantastic. But in this particular instance, I think they're even more fantastic because you have 1,699 people who were so in love with whatever you're doing that they signed up for Kickstarter. I hate signing up for things. Signing up for things sucks. It's another password to remember. It's more email in your phone. Like, it's just, but you had 1,699 people to sign up. I think if you're asking them to say, hey, share this on Facebook, do our Facebook thing, do the YouTube, get the Twitter, whatever you want to do, whatever aspect you want to do of a social stretch goal, I think that would be well worth your time. Especially if it's in-game stuff. Like, everybody gets an extra skin or extra this or an extra that. I'm also just thinking of other ways to keep this more engaging. I want to see this blow up. Because right now, it has started to blow up. But this could easily be $1 million project if you could really tickle those Kickstarter algorithms and keep yourself in the top popularity for a while. So hopefully, they engage their audience in these updates and these comments. But we'll get there. We'll get there. My brain is percolating. So 1838, we get to the game. Alpha access. You have it a little bit early. 30 people, 1577. Great. So you have convinced 3,500 people they need this game. Great. Music lover, 157. Okay. Helpful pal, 317. These are all evenly distributed. These are really good pledge levels. 218. Fantastic. 172. 66. 12. Okay. Out of the 40, that's a special one. We got the 2 times, so 1. There's only out of 10, so 10% gone. And then the 2, so that one's the big one. And then is the $5,000? The $5,000 one is that one. So they already got 2 people out of it. And that's why you have that pledge level right there. That's $10,000 because they put that pledge level out there. And yeah, nobody might take it. It might look stupid, but if you get 2 people to take it, that's $10,000. I mean, that's a lot of cash. Early birds, you got 500. The shine, 500. So okay. Check out the FAQ, the updates, the comments. When does the game come out? PC, mobile, Switch. Yeah, this should be the frequently asked questions. This should be on the marquee. The PC version of Puffpals will be releasing first. We'll be starting with the release for the Alpha Access tier, where we'll give people a chance to buy it early testing for the game or Alpha Mobile. If you refresh, there is a new one. Only 2 left of that 5,000. Oh, wow. PC, the PC version of Puffpals will be releasing first. Mobile. We'll be releasing mobile versions of Puffpals sometime after our initial. So it's going to be on mobile as well. So if you know it's going to be on mobile, and you know it's at the very least going to be on Android, put the Android up there. Put the PC logo up there. Is it on Steam? Put it on Steam. Is it on iOS? Put that damn iOS. Don't tell me there's a Switch. Do not tell me there's a Switch version. Full point grade drop if there's a Switch version. I'm just now finding out about it 18 minutes into the project in the FAQ. This one isn't a guarantee. Good. But the Kickstarter goes really well. We'll work on a release for Switch. This is called a stretch goal. This is called a very tantalizing end of the line stretch goal, or maybe middle of the road stretch goal. Get people, because then you can start putting that. You can put that Switch logo on the front. People will be more excited. Will there be multiplayer? This will depend entirely on Kickstarter funding. We'd love to give our players the opportunity to play with their friends and loved ones. This is terrible stuff to have in the FAQ. I hate it, because the bottom line is you want these things in the game. You know you do. It gives your games legs. It makes your game better in most instances, assuming you stick the landing. These should be things you hint at somewhere in the Kickstarter page. I shouldn't be buried in the FAQ. If you have plans to potentially do a Switch version and to have multiplayer, cooperative, visit my farm, anything, that should be teased. It should be teased. Why should I pay for something so far from release? Okay, whatever. What do I be charged? Okay, what do we got? I don't know if it's on Steam, the Epic Store, or any other game platform. Yeah, I don't know either. Thank you, everyone. 2 stretch goals on rock. You are amazing. This launch was completely blown us away. Our team is absolutely buzzing with adrenaline. Your support has been overwhelming. I can't believe we're making. We could have forgotten it. Thank you. Turns out the sky isn't the limit, pun included. We've unlocked our first 2 stretch goals, fishing. And look at this. So this right here, this image. Why wasn't this image, or a smaller version of this image, in the stretch goal? Like, you put fishing, but this, like, oh, cool. My little carrot guy can sit there and we can fish together. And cool. Neato. We're super excited about this one. We want to catch fish. And then we have a wide world of veggie and fruit pals unlocked. Yeah, show me this too. Like, just this image. I want this. I want this indifferent lemon. I mean, also, there are a couple of errors on our page at launch. Thank you all for bringing them to our attention. Here's more info. Alpha access and add-on clarification. Our alpha access for early birds will correctly price at $20 when it should have been $10. Hopefully this is also clarified now in the campaign story. I'm not going to go back and retread that, but hopefully it's done. That as well. Don't assume people are going to look in your updates. Bloom tier clarifications. We left out the 2-time quantity on one of us tier and the 150 glowing up tier, and realized that the Bloom tier should include 2 of the exclusive house exteriors. Like, these are... This is why you have more than one person on your Kickstarter project. This is why you have more than one set of eyeballs. This is why you go back my Fiverr, and I'll do it for you before your Kickstarter launches, just to try and notice little indiscrepancies like that. You know, because it would never got to that point. If I was, that would be like, I would highly recommend that you clean up these pledge levels, because this is not like, what the hell is this? Look at all this. Like, this is ugly. This is not an update I want to go through. Quick Q&A. Well, this game, and now you just answered this. Like, why aren't these things? You had to have seen these questions coming, right? I'm hoping you went and looked at some other popular video game projects and board game projects on Kickstarter. And so, gosh, I shouldn't hope that anymore. Because some people just go into Kickstarter, they just they do whatever the hell, and it's just, oh my gosh. I'm not saying that's what they do. I've seen other ones that are 10 times worse, where it's like, did you look at any other Kickstarter projects before you created this Kickstarter project? Is your video game good? Does it have a fish? Okay, what do we got? Random, but I just got an email saying I got a message off of you to fill out a survey. Is this correct? Well, there's a survey to pledge. Congrats. I'm sure your game will be as cute as your plushies. This is my first Kickstarter ever. I'm super excited for you. Will the plushies be shipped to EU? Oh my gosh! Yeah, there's physical stuff in this campaign and you had no shipping area. Oh god, that's a full point grade drop. Unless it's over here. Let's make sure. Helpful pal. Do I get a plushie? Which was the one where I get the plushie? Oh my gosh, come on. And the fact that, did you not post the shipping information in the FAQ? Do you ship to... There's nothing about shipping in here. You're going to ship physical products, and you're not going to have any information on shipping in any way, shape, or form. That's a full point grade drop. Just end of the discussion. That is so frustrating for anyone backing your project who wants physical stuff. Especially considering I don't know the size of the plush. I didn't even get a good idea of the size of the plush because you couldn't be bothered to show me the centimeters or the inches of the plushes. Like, the more I see on this Kickstarter project, the more I hate so much about this. These little things. All right, so this is the... Which one is it where I get the dang plush? Bloom, get everything +2. Part of history. A day is it... Where do I get the... All right, so I'm going to go back to their pledge level area, and I'm going to figure out which one of these I got. Because just what I want to find out is see if it says... Because sometimes they'll have the shipping information, like, baked in here. How do I get... Where's the... Oh my gosh, these are so long and unruly. Why are they... What's going... Okay. I think it's an add-on, not in any tier. Oh. I didn't even see an add-on section. So, that's because there wasn't a pledge level tier. That was... What? So there's no pledge level tiers. You're going to have all these pledge levels and no. Oh, no, you do. You put the add-ons before the reward tiers. That's so weird. Okay. Add-ons. So you still didn't say anything about shipping in any way, shape, or form. So that's a full point grade job for me. Because how many people here want the plushies? A lot of people here probably want one of those plushies. Assuming they know the size of it. Man, I just... Ugh. So, back to this, though. God. Is this just questions? The flowchart, y'all would be amazing even without fishing, but you ain't wrong. It helps. Yeah, I'm so excited for this game. Congrats, so excited. So this is what I would say. There's your first one. If you don't engage people, there's going to be two kinds of people. People with questions and people are like, oh my gosh, I want to see you succeed because you're so awesome. And hopefully you go in and you respond to these people who are excited for you, because if you respond to the people who are excited for you, those 1,600 people who are so excited for you, they signed up for Kickstarter, they're now getting engagement with someone who they clearly admire, which is you. And you're not engaging with any of this? You have 29 comments. That is great. That is an objectively great number. You have great engagement. Probably part of the reason why you're number two on Kickstarter right now. Because your comment section is... Your update section right here is popping, but you're not even in here churning it. There's people with questions. You're not answering it. This is terrible customer service. And I said this at the very beginning of the video. I was concerned when I saw one person as a collaborator and you making nearly $300,000. Because that is a lot of people to manage. Oh. Comments. 300K. I'm seriously surprised this much has been raised in a little over 2 days. Can't wait to see what the stretch goals we meet. Apologies if I missed reading over this, but I have a few questions. I look at the other projects that have been created. While they are adorable, cute, and successful, they're in an entirely different industry than video game created. I noticed there seems to be one gaming dev. Can you tell us a little bit more about their history, their experience, and their expertise with programming/developing a game? And now, Justina has thank you. Thank you. I've been so frustrated by all these little minutiae and details that I forgot we saw tons of footage of the game, but there wasn't just that one shot of like, yeah, we're actually someone playing the game. Even if it's in rough form, even if it's just like, yeah, we're going to go over here and I'll show you how this works. I need that. I want to see that as well. I agree with Justina here. Otherwise, I'm a little wary of the technical challenges, smooth rendering, memory leak, other bugs. Yeah, that's a lot. Do you plan to release any sort of videos of early gameplay or any sort of gameplay before the campaign ends? If not, do you have an ETA of when demos will sell? Follow. Yeah. So hopefully you get on there and you answer that, because I'm assuming while you did neglect your updates, I'm assuming you know you need to respond to the comments. I can't wait. I got one of the U.S. moon, and I say, and I'm not trying to sound condescending, because I've seen projects where people just, very seldomly, but sometimes where they just ignore their comment section. It's like, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm so excited. I just want to say how excited. Y'all have reached the third stretch goals. I'm excited. I'd love to see local co-op. Is that going to be part of the game? I'm excited. Hey, here we go. We'll be really... I kind of worried how high the Switch port will have to be, considering the jump of the second stretch goal compared to the first, a whopping 100K. I wonder if the Switch port will be at 1 million then. If I remember correctly, there were over 20K followers of this campaign before launch. I hope majority of its backers this project so we reach as many stretch goals as there will be. Wow, 20,000 followers pre-launch? Okay. So, final grade on Puffpals Island Skies. They're probably too busy learning how to code off YouTube now. JK, JC. Seriously hoping this goes well for them. I get a little bit of that vibe. I'm getting a smidge bit of like, this is a lot. So, do I want it? I go back to the original video and I say to myself, nothing here was groundbreaking or amazing in this. Like, it reminds me of a lot of other games. And the only unique quirk, but maybe, you know, this one definitely does have more room customization. If that's your cup of tea, if you're more like the Sims kind of crowd, that's never been me, but I know my wife would adore that sort of thing. Same with the character customization. That's not me, but I know my kids love that sort of thing. So they spotlighted that. They spotlighted the farms. They spotlighted the cute little things, which they're inevitably going to make plushies of because that's going to make money. But do I want it? I can wait. This is an I can waiter. Because nothing here is really like, I gotta get it now. Can you do it? No. And what I mean, I'm not saying that in a negative way. I'm just saying that, and I was not convinced. Because no gameplay video. Poor customer service, you know, just in general. You know, not crossing the T's and dotting the I's on a lot of little things. Just drove me nuts. No shipping section to speak of, despite the fact you have physical add-ons. You have these plushies, which I don't even know the size of, which gets me to how much is it, which I don't know. I wanted a plushie. I wanted a game and a plushie because that looks super cool. But you know what? I don't even know if I want it because I don't know the size of the plushie. I don't know how much the shipping is going to be. You know, I don't know if this is for the system that I have. I don't know if this is my PC. If, you know, how is this going to be run? I went through the entire campaign, and I got to find it in the FAQ. Like, I'm not a fan of this project at all. Like, it's just, I see so many little things that just worry me. Like, if they didn't have the pedigree, I would be worried that this is 100% a scam. Like, I literally would. Like, this just looks so... There's so many little things that just tweak my radar. That's not an expression. But whatever. So yeah, I think I'm in the same boat with Sean here on this one. I think this is a D. Like, I'm not a fan of, you know, a lot of things on this project. And it could be, it's just organization, customer service, you know, how you going to do it? Like, I think Justina brings up some really solid questions. You know, you show me a lot of this stuff. Like, this reminds me of like an E3 video. Like, this is the video for E3, and then what's the game that we actually see? And if you're a video game fan, that makes a lot of sense what I just said. If you're not, it means, you know, sometimes the companies show off the really, really, really good stuff, and then the actual in-game stuff is like, Which is why, once again, I'd love to see some actual footage of this, which I think could raise it a full point. But in the end, I'm going to go with the D on this one as well. Puffpals Island Skies, I was not convinced. I don't understand how they worked their voodoo and their witchcraft to get 1,699 new people, but kudos to them for doing it. I got to say, they did a bang-up job here. However they did that, good for them. But that is Puffpals. If it looks like it might be a cup of tea, be sure to check this one out. It's in the link down below. Also, be sure to click on the subscribe button as I'm trying to reach 10,000 subscribers this year to celebrate my 10-year anniversary of making YouTube content. Bye-bye.